Right, I've been sort of looking forward to this video because if you're like me and you've gone through the camos this year and you've done them in the order that I've done them in, I did them like from the worst to, you know what I mean, getting better and better. Then I got to the SMGs, which the SMGs was last for me. Now coming towards the AK74U, I used this one in the beta. So I know that this was quite good. And I know a lot of people use this in the beta as well. And it had a little bit of a nerf on final release. So now it's in there in the mix. But this, you know, if you've used every SMG, you know that this is the best SMG in this game right now. There's no doubt in my mind, man. The Bullfrog is second on the list for me. The Bullfrog's brilliant, but this AK74U just tips you. Just because of how good of a gun it is, the range it's got and how quick it kills. It's just an overall really good gun. And this is the gun that I've gone back to and started using again because you can use this in so many different circumstances. You got the extra range that an SMG shouldn't really be having. You got the time to kill, man. You got the mobility. And with this one, what I really like about this one is there's so many attachments what change the way that the gun is. Like the iron sights on the weapon. There's like, you add the suppressor, it changes the iron sights. There's two suppressors that I've tried. Then there's one without a suppressor that I've tried. And it's like the classes that you can come up with for this gun. It's brilliant, man, because it works in any of them. It just depends on your preference, how you want to use the weapon. For me, I think I prefer this with the suppressor, man. There's two suppressors as well. There's a suppressor that gives it an iron sight, which is just one little dot. And it's very, very clear. And then there's another one, which it's a toss-up for me. But I think I would probably go for the iron sights where it's just one little line. And it just works for me, man. And I had a better time using that than I did any other build on this gun. But I will throw the class up there shortly as usual. But if you am doing the camo grind this year then, and you've not got to the SMGs yet, you're going to have such a good time with this weapon. Using this gun for me, it sort of changed the game, man, and I was just enjoying the game a lot more. And it was like that with a couple of the SMGs, to be honest, man. I had a good time, and I just did it on Nuketown as well. I did mix it up a little bit. Now and again, I dropped on a bit of raid and stuff like, but you know, when you're doing SMGs and these close quarter weapons, when you got Nuketown in the playlist, it's just common sense just to go into Nuketown, man, because you can just get all your challenges done so quick. Right, the class that I was using for this one, like I've said, man, there's quite a few classes that you can build with the AK74U, and this is one that I settled on, and this is one that I'll probably always go back to. I will try some more in the future, but this is the main class. The muzzle, sound suppressor. Now I use a sound suppressor because of the iron sights. The iron sights on this one compared to the GRU suppressor are a lot more clearer. Even though you get better recoil control with the last one, I do prefer just the normal sound suppressor. It just works for me, man. The barrel is the 10.3 Task Force barrel because, you know, it's just, why not, sort of thing. The mags, I'm the 50 round fast mags. The reload speed on this gun is fast, man. And I dropped a stock on this one, which is skeleton stock, just for that sprint to fire time. It just makes the gun more quicker and it's just better overall. I mean, like, you might have already tried this class, do you know what I mean? Because there's so many different things that you can come up with this, and it's just, to be honest with you, the attachments, you know what I mean? They're always usually the last ones in the category sort of thing, so the suppressor's only the different thing. I do prefer this suppressor than the last one, you know, because you can, like, there's not a lot of recoil on this gun anyway, so having those clearer iron sights is the best thing for me. It might be different for you. I tried this in Warzone as well last night, man, and it works in Warzone as well, but like, man, I was playing Warzone last night and I have to turn it off because, like, I play on PC and my KD on Warzone is like 2.4 or 2.5, so it can be a little bit sweaty, but sometimes you have the odd game where, you know, it sort of gives you the game and it's really fun, but after you win, it just all goes downhill, man. That matchmaking kicks in, man, and oh, it does punish you. And I've noticed recently, man, there's so many cheaters in Warzone, especially Warzone. And you know, you see people complain saying, oh, he's cheating, he's hacking, he's cheating. But like, legit, man, you can tell. Like, on Warzone, you really can tell. You know what I mean? I play on PC as well, so I know when something's locking on and somebody's aimbotting and stuff. With the console side of things, I know that people use chronos ends. I know, you know what I mean? It's just a common thing that people use those things now. And you can clearly tell when somebody's using one of them as well. Because the other day, like, I was playing Warzone. It wasn't too serious, you know, but it was just playing, enjoying it. Then all of a sudden, I got literally, oh man, the distance that somebody locked on with me with their aim assist was incredible, man. And something needs to be done about it, man. But like, there's no anti-cheat in the game, so people just don't care. I seen a clip on Reddit, man. There's a cheater in this guy's lobby, and like the guy said to him, "Oh, why am I cheating? Do you know what I mean? What's the point?" And he just went, "I'm cheating because I know I'm not going to get caught." Do you know what I mean? So it's like, oh, okay then. Like, you got to give the kid credit, man, because that makes like a lot of sense. He's cheating because he knows he's not going to get caught. And it's like somebody was cheating in one of the tournaments the other day. I actually watched that. I was up till like 5:45 in the morning in UK time, man. And I was watching this thing, and I forgot what his name is, and it was like a Twitch Rivals thing. And man, the kid, like, it looked suspicious. There's no doubt about it. It did look suspicious, man. His lock-on was incredible. He did this Car 98 shot, man, from like range, from Boneyard over to like the warehouse. And the fact that he's using the controller as well, the way that he tracked the kid's head, how this kid jumped off a platform, and it was just like he just followed his head, man. And then his team got banned from the tournament, and he was like trying to dispute it and this and that. Then he had a big talk with another player, and it was just like, oh man, you know, it's got to stop, man. It's got to stop. The money that they make off this game alone, the money that they make, man, they just need to just put an anti-cheat in place, and that'd be it. Like, do you know what I mean? It'll be a great fun game again, but at the moment, it's so hard to play. It really is, man. But you know, like, you could talk about the cheating in Warzone for hours upon hours, man, because I think I've got like 250 something wins, man, from when I stopped playing it now, you know. And I grinded Cold War out, and I've started mixing a little bit of Warzone into things now, man, and I'm playing other games, trying to mix things up, because it's just, I really don't want to get burnt out this quick. So I want to mix things up a bit, but Warzone is one of them games now where it's like it's just an open playing field, man. Something will happen eventually. If you play that for like 3 or 4 hours, something is going to happen in one of your games. You're going to face a cheating squad, or something's going to happen. Do you know? So I wish to like sort things out, because the game and the potential that Warzone has got. And I've played BR since like H1Z1. You know what I mean? PUBG was probably my first proper battle royale. And, you know, so I know how BRs work, and the way that they implemented things in Warzone, it was good. Like, the idea is there, but they just need to get control over everything else, man. Do you know what I mean? The matchmaking needs tuning, and the cheating problem needs fixing. If they can do those two things, it'll go on for years, Warzone will, man, because it's one of them game modes where you can just keep playing. Because winning a battle royale game, there's always a better feeling than winning just a normal multiplayer game. Also, if the audio sounds a bit weird on the microphone today, I apologise. Just trying to make the microphone sound a little bit better than it already is. And as always, man, I appreciate all the support on my videos and on my channel. So yeah, man, nice one.